Here are the 15 unbelievable traditions of the Maasai tribe. Tradition number 1. The Maasai's unique coming-of-age rituals. Boys undergo circumcision to prove their bravery. The ritual marks the transition from boyhood to warrior status. It's a test of endurance without showing pain. This rite of passage is often performed in seclusion. Elders perform the procedure with traditional tools. Boys are isolated for healing afterward. Post-circumcision, they live in a manyatta. It's a secluded village built by the boys' mothers. They stay there until they are recognized as warriors. During this period, they adopt new responsibilities. They learn warrior skills and community laws. They also take on the role of protectors. The boys must wear black clothing after the ceremony. They also paint their faces white. This marks their new status in the community. The final ceremony is known as Unoto. It's a public event marking their transition to adulthood. The entire community celebrates this milestone. They must slaughter a cow as a test of strength. This symbolizes their readiness to protect the tribe. It's a critical step in becoming a full-fledged warrior. Tradition number 2. The role of cattle in Maasai culture. Cattle are central to Maasai life and culture. They represent wealth, status, and survival. A man's wealth is often measured by the size of his herd. The Maasai believe all cattle on earth belong to them. This belief is rooted in their creation myth. They see cattle as a divine gift from their god, Enkai. They practice a semi-nomadic lifestyle. They move with their herds in search of grazing land. This lifestyle ensures the survival of their cattle. Cattle are used in various ceremonies. They play a role in marriages, initiations, and rituals. Blood and milk from the cattle are considered sacred. The Maasai diet relies heavily on cattle products. They consume milk, meat, and blood. These foods are essential for their nutrition and strength. The number of cattle a man owns determines his status. More cattle means higher respect and influence. It's a sign of his ability to provide for his family. Cattle are often exchanged in bride price. This exchange solidifies marital bonds. It's a tradition that strengthens family ties. Tradition number 3. The Maasai's lion hunting tradition. Maasai warriors once hunted lions as a rite of passage. It was a way to prove bravery and skill. The practice is less common today due to conservation efforts. A warrior would hunt a lion with a spear. This required stealth, strength, and courage. The act earned him great respect within the tribe. Lion hunting was often done in groups. Young warriors would band together for the hunt. This fostered teamwork and camaraderie. The lion's mane was worn as a symbol of valor. It was a prized possession among warriors. Wearing it marked one as a successful lion hunter. Conservation laws now protect lions. The Maasai have adapted their traditions. They now engage in symbolic hunts or participate in conservation. The practice has been replaced by ceremonial hunts. These hunts involve rituals without killing. It maintains the spirit of the tradition while protecting wildlife. Today, lion hunting is part of Maasai history. It's remembered as a symbol of courage. The Maasai now work with conservationists to protect lions. Tradition number 4. The sacred role of elders in decision-making. Elders hold a revered position in Maasai society. They are responsible for making key decisions. Their wisdom guides the tribe in important matters. The Council of Elders meets to discuss tribal issues. These can include disputes, land use, and marriages. Their decisions are respected and final. Elders are also spiritual leaders. They perform rituals and offer prayers. Their blessings are sought during significant events. The age-set system determines who becomes an elder. Men move through various age grades. Once they reach elder status, they gain more influence. Elders oversee the initiation of new warriors. They ensure that traditions are followed. Their role is to maintain cultural continuity. Their decisions impact the entire community. From resource management to conflict resolution, they play a vital role in maintaining harmony. Elders are often consulted for their knowledge. They possess a deep understanding of Maasai customs. Their counsel is crucial in upholding tradition. Tradition number 5. Maasai jewelry and its symbolism. Maasai jewelry is vibrant and intricate. It's made from beads, leather, and metals. Each piece carries cultural and social significance. Beadwork is primarily done by women. They create necklaces, bracelets, and earrings. These items reflect their artistry and creativity. Colors in Maasai jewelry have specific meanings. Red symbolizes bravery and unity. Blue represents the sky and peace. Jewelry is worn during ceremonies and daily life. It marks milestones like marriage and childbirth. Each piece tells a story of the wearer's journey. Necklaces are often layered in rows. The more layers, the higher the status. They signify wealth, social standing, and age group. Men also wear jewelry, especially during ceremonies. Their adornments are simpler but equally significant. They often include symbolic items like lion teeth. Jewelry is passed down through generations. It's a way to preserve family heritage. Each piece connects the wearer to their ancestors. Tradition number 6. The Maasai's traditional clothing. Shuka. The Maasai are known for their distinctive clothing. They wear a colorful garment called the shuka. It's typically wrapped around the body and draped over the shoulder. The shuka's color varies by region and status. Red is the most common, symbolizing strength. Other colors include blue, green, and check patterns. The fabric is usually made of cotton. It's durable and suitable for the Maasai's lifestyle. The shuka offers protection from the elements. Shukas are worn differently by men and women. Men often tie them at the shoulder. Women may drape them over both shoulders or around their waists. The shuka has practical uses beyond clothing. It can be used as a blanket at night. It's also a sign of identity and pride. The shuka is often adorned with beadwork. Beads are sewn into the fabric for decoration. This adds personal and cultural significance. The shuka remains a symbol of Maasai heritage. It's worn during ceremonies, travels, and daily life. The Maasai are proud of this enduring tradition. Tradition number 7. The importance of oral tradition in Maasai culture. Oral tradition is vital in Maasai culture. Stories, proverbs, and songs are passed down orally. This ensures the preservation of their history and values. Elders are the primary keepers of oral tradition. They share stories of ancestors and tribal origins. These stories teach younger generations about their heritage. Maasai tales often explain natural phenomena. They provide moral lessons and guidance. The stories are filled with symbolism and meaning. Songs are a crucial part of Maasai ceremonies. They're sung during births, weddings, and warrior initiations. Each song has a purpose and message. Proverbs are used in daily conversation. They convey wisdom and advice. They're a way to teach important life lessons. Oral tradition also includes rituals and prayers. These are performed by elders and spiritual leaders. They help maintain the connection with the divine. The Maasai have adapted oral tradition to modern times. Some stories and songs are now recorded. This ensures they're preserved for future generations. Tradition number 8. The Maasai's age set system. The Maasai have an age set system called Olaji. It's a way to organize society by age and responsibility. Each age set has specific duties and roles. Boys are grouped into age sets during initiation. They move through these sets throughout their lives. Each stage marks a new level of responsibility. The first major age set is the junior warrior. These young men protect the tribe and cattle. They also learn skills and prepare for elderhood. After about 15 years, they move to the senior warrior stage. They take on more leadership roles. This includes planning raids and leading younger warriors. The final transition is into elderhood. Elders have authority and make decisions for the tribe. They are responsible for teaching and guiding the youth. Age sets create strong bonds among members. They often act as support networks. These relationships last throughout a Maasai's life. The age set system ensures order and continuity. It's a way to pass down knowledge and leadership. It's central to the Maasai's social structure. Tradition number 9. The Maasai's sacred relationship with nature. The Maasai have a deep respect for nature. They view the land as sacred. Their lifestyle is closely tied to the environment. They practice sustainable grazing. They move their cattle to avoid overgrazing. This ensures that the land remains fertile. Water sources are highly valued. The Maasai have traditional methods for finding water. They rely on natural springs and rivers for their needs. The Maasai have a spiritual connection with wildlife. Animals are seen as part of the natural order. They coexist with wildlife in their grazing lands. Certain trees and plants are considered sacred. They're used in rituals and medicine. The Maasai know the medicinal properties of many plants. They believe in a god called Unkai. Unkai is associated with the sky, rain, and fertility. The Maasai perform rituals to honor Unkai and seek blessings. Environmental conservation is a part of their culture. The Maasai work with conservationists to protect their land. They strive to maintain harmony with nature. Tradition number 10. The Maasai's traditional marriage practices. Marriages are often arranged by the family. The process involves negotiation and the exchange of cattle. It strengthens ties between families. The bride price is paid in cattle. This shows the groom's ability to provide. The number of cattle reflects the bride's value and status. Polygamy is common in Maasai culture. A man may have multiple wives. Each wife has her own house and responsibilities. The marriage ceremony includes various rituals. One involves the bride shaving her head. This symbolizes the start of a new life. The groom's family plays a significant role. They must approve the marriage. Their approval is seen as a blessing. The bride wears special jewelry and clothing. This includes beaded necklaces and a shuka. These items are symbols of her new status. Marriages are community events. The entire village celebrates. It's a time of feasting, singing, and dancing. Tradition number 11. The Maasai's dance and music traditions. Dance and music are integral to Maasai culture. They're used in ceremonies and celebrations. Each dance has a specific meaning and purpose. The adumu, or jumping dance, is famous. Warriors jump high while maintaining a straight posture. It's a display of strength and endurance. Music often involves singing and harmony. Songs are usually call and response. They're led by a soloist with the group responding. Dance and music are passed down through generations. Elders teach the younger members. This preserves the cultural heritage. Instruments are rarely used in Maasai music. The focus is on vocals and rhythm. Hand clapping and foot stomping add to the beat. Dance and music are a form of storytelling. They convey history, beliefs, and values. They're a way to keep traditions alive. Ceremonial dances mark important life events. These include births, weddings, and initiations. The entire community participates in these rituals. Tradition number 12. The Maasai's role in modern conservation efforts. The Maasai have become key players in conservation. They work with organizations to protect wildlife. This includes efforts to preserve lions and elephants. They've established conservancies on their land. These areas are set aside for wildlife protection. Tourism in these areas provides income for the Maasai. The Maasai are involved in anti-poaching efforts. They use their knowledge of the land to track poachers. Their participation is crucial in protecting endangered species. Conservation programs respect Maasai traditions. They incorporate traditional knowledge into modern practices. This approach ensures cultural sensitivity. Education programs have been developed for the Maasai. These focus on wildlife conservation and sustainability. The goal is to empower the Maasai in protecting their environment. The Maasai participate in community-based conservation. They make decisions about land use and wildlife protection. This gives them a stake in the conservation process. Their role in conservation has gained international recognition. The Maasai are seen as stewards of the land. Their efforts are celebrated globally. Tradition number 13. The significance of Maasai warriors. Maasai warriors, known as Morans, are central figures. They protect the tribe and its cattle. They're symbols of strength and courage. The path to becoming a warrior is rigorous. It involves physical tests and ceremonies. The process is a major part of Maasai culture. Warriors undergo extensive training. They learn survival skills and combat techniques. These skills are crucial for defending the tribe. Their role is not just physical. Warriors also have spiritual responsibilities. They participate in rituals to protect the tribe from harm. The warrior stage is temporary. After serving as warriors, they transition to elderhood. This transition is marked by the Inoto ceremony. Warriors are highly respected in Maasai society. Their bravery and skills are admired. They are role models for younger boys. The warrior tradition continues today. While the roles have evolved, the spirit remains. Modern warriors still play an important role in the community. Tradition number 14. The Maasai's unique dietary practices. The Maasai diet is primarily based on cattle products. They consume milk, meat, and blood. These foods are rich in nutrients and central to their diet. Blood is often mixed with milk. It's a traditional drink for special occasions. The blood is drawn from live cattle in a way that doesn't harm them. Meat is reserved for ceremonies. It's usually roasted over an open fire. The entire community shares a feast. The Maasai have a low intake of vegetables. Their diet is heavily protein-based. This is suited to their active, pastoral lifestyle. Milk is consumed daily. It's considered a complete food. The Maasai believe it gives them strength and vitality. Fasting is part of certain rituals. This involves abstaining from food and drink. It's a way to purify the body and spirit. The diet is adapted to their environment. The Maasai rely on what their cattle provide. This ensures they remain self-sufficient. Tradition number 15. The role of women in Maasai society. Women play a crucial role in Maasai society. They are responsible for building homes. This task is essential to maintaining the family unit. Women also care for children and the elderly. They ensure the well-being of the household. Their work is vital to the community's survival. Beadwork is traditionally done by women. This craft is passed down through generations. It's a way for women to express creativity and cultural identity. Women participate in social and ceremonial events. They sing and dance during rituals. Their role is important in maintaining cultural traditions. Education for girls is becoming more common. Efforts are being made to empower Maasai women. This includes access to education and healthcare. Women have a say in community decisions. Their opinions are valued in family matters. They contribute to the overall harmony of the tribe. Polygamy affects the role of women. Each wife has her own household responsibilities. Despite challenges, Maasai women show resilience and strength. And that's it from this video. See you in the next one.